Hey guys, I want to do a video on why I left four-year college. So I left four-year university because I just felt like it was just like a demon fest, and I felt like everywhere I went, like everyone was just like worshiping demons, and I felt like it was just too much for me to handle. It was just like insanity. I like cannot stand it. And I've been telling kids at work about how like don't go to college, like it's so dumb. Mostly because I don't want them to like become like, I don't want them to get jaded, because college will like make you jaded. In my experience, a lot of my female friends at work, at college, have become really jaded because you're not supposed to like be that sexual ever in your life. You're not supposed to drink that much alcohol ever. And it was just like so much peer pressure and so much like forcing. I feel like I was trying to explain to people and they didn't really understand it, and I just can't believe that it's not common. It's like not spoken about on the internet at all, in my opinion. It's just like too much. Like I don't want to drink. Like I don't want to drink ever. I barely ever have a sip of alcohol. I bought some this week actually, and but just to have it for the future. So I spend like a few dollars on it, but like just to have it when I would like it. So I'm probably like never gonna use it. But like once in a while, like maybe once a month or like twice a month on a weekday, not on a weekend. I feel like weekends are just like, what's the point of, like, I'm not, I don't want to waste my life like that. And the thing about college is that I feel like it's just horrible because you're wasting your future. Like alcohol makes you fat, it makes you lazy, it ruins your gut, it hurts you, it hurts your brain, it hurts your body. Too much of it, obviously. Like drinking excessively. Like for me, I only drink Trulies because I'm a woman, and I never even wanted to try to get into shots and the shots life because I knew I wasn't gonna be lasting long. I went to college for 1 year, so I knew I wasn't gonna be there long. I wanted to try it. I wanted to experience I want to see what was college. What was college, I found out college is a demon fest. I didn't really know that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna name this video "College is a Demon Fest" because college is a demon fest. That's all it is. So and the men are all very promiscuous as well as the women, and people get in relationships, they do, but they cheat all the time, the girls and the men, and they cheat, and they're still not gonna get. Well, that's the thing for me, is that a lot of kids my age, a lot of people who have a college romance, they don't even marry them. Like usually they don't even get married. They might be together for a couple years in college, and then maybe after college, and then break up, because men and women are like not supposed to date within the same age range. Like you're meant to marry a guy who's older than you. And almost every woman that I know who's older, including my mother, is married to an older man, and not even like older like a grandpa. No, who like just like a guy who's like 10 years older. Like it's not that crazy, It's like, okay, because he's more ready to be married, he's more mature, because women mature faster because we're ready to have like a child sooner. So I don't mean to like, I hate to like say that because it makes me a little sad that men and women aren't the same mature level, but I really do believe it, because like a man the same age as me is just like, and not always, but we're not the same, and that's okay. It's good. Like he has time to get money, and like that's good. But anyway, these lashes, like, I wish they were bigger because they should be prettier. They'd be prettier if they're bigger. So I'm trying to make some money for that right now. Anyway, but what's it gotta say? College. Oh, college. Demon fest. Demon fest. Demon fest. Yeah, sorry, there's an ambulance coming, so it might be a little loud for a minute or two. But, get over it. So, that guy looks familiar. 1 second. So yes, college is a demon fest. 110%. There's no doubt in my mind about that. The women are very promiscuous. Yes, very promiscuous. I was not, thankfully, because I knew I wanted to get married, so you can't do that. But there's women who had body counts of 40, 30, 50, like 60. Like 40 was probably like the most average. Most women had a body count of, oh my god, like most women except for me, obviously, that I would encounter had a body count of like 40, and that wasn't even crazy, because there was one girl I had heard who had like a body count of 100, which is disgusting. So yeah. But it was funny. People would like make fun of people with the high body counts all the time. We'd be like, haha, like their body count's so high, because it's just like, you know, you're never getting married. Like your life is over basically. You know, you're never getting married with a body count like that. You're never gonna get married. You're never gonna have a husband, have a child probably, because who's gonna settle down with a loser like that? If you have that little self-control, like what do you deserve? You know what I mean? But mostly, oh great, someone I know. But mostly, it's the fact that, I don't know, it's just gross, really. And it shows you have no self-respect. That's a big one. It shows you don't care about yourself, so people laugh at that. You know, it's like, wow, they really hate themselves, don't they? They must have had a horrible childhood. And a horrible family. So, anyway. If that offends anybody, like, I don't know, get over it. Maybe don't sleep with 30 people. That's disgusting. Disgusting. I'll try to not say so much because I'll be rude. Anyway, so, but yeah, college is a demon fest. It's unfortunate because it's a lot of money. It shouldn't be a demon fest, but because nobody really even gets married, because the women, they just, the thing is that, like, also, the reason I left is because I kept seeing the senior girls. I was like, oh my god, like, they are so gross and ugly. And that's mean, but, you know, eat it. Sorry. Anyway. But they were just so, like, they look so old. They literally looked so old. And I know I'm going to be that age at some point, you know, whatever. But I was just like, they're old and they're single. Like, I want to be married by then. I want to be married by the time I'm a college senior. I don't want to be single, leaving college to go get a degree, to go get a career. Career. Because you know what that means? Like, if you're single and, like, getting a career right after college, like, ugh. Those girls, they all say, no, I don't want to be a boyfriend yet. I don't want a man yet. And then, and they say, like, they'll want one when they're, like, 25, right? Because they're, like, 22. But you don't understand that you're going to get the most offers when you're the youngest. You know? So, women don't understand it. They think that men are going to always want them, like, really badly. But that's not true. So, I'm happy I know the truth at a young age. But yeah, college is a demon fest because the men use the women too. So that was about women, but the men, like, I looked around me and I noticed, like, there's no way my husband can be here, because one, my dad is, like, way older than my mom. Like, I'm like, so I was okay. So I guess I'm probably gonna marry an older guy, right? Older guy. And honestly, I want to. I don't want to marry a guy who's in my age, because they always leave their wives, because that's the starter wife, so that they can get their money up. They use the starter wife, the same age as them. 15 years passes. He's 40 years old. He says, all right, now I'm going to get my dream woman. He dumps the starter wife, the woman his same age, and go gets a woman who's, like, 21 or 27 or something. You know what I mean? Or 40. If he's 45, he goes and gets the 25-year-old. So because he has the money now, and he used the other woman, and you see that happen in your childhood. You see that happen all the time, where, like, the ugly woman gets dumped, and it's like, yeah, you deserve it, you know. Sorry, people are so sensitive. I can just imagine the comments of like crusty old 50-year-old ladies, like, put some makeup on. Anyway, so, but the men, like, I just was looking around, like, there's just no way. Like, they were all little boys, like, in such a gross way too. I'm not into skinny men, and a lot of boys at college are, like, really skinny and, like, look so young. It was just so unattractive. And so I missed my boyfriend here at home, who well, like, we were, like, on and off, I guess. So, but I wanted to come home and be with him, because he wanted to be together. So And he was at home and he's like, you know, muscular and strong. But the boys at college were like skinny and like not cute and like, you know, and my boyfriend was a year older. So, but just like, the fact that he wasn't going to college is just like a blue collar type of guy, which is like, that's what I'm more into than like some college dude. Not that college men are unattractive, but I mean, if you're drinking for 4 years, you're not going to really be that cute. Women and men, you're not really going to be that cute. If you drink every weekend for 5 years, you're really not going to be that attractive. Like, I'm sorry, like, am I right or am I wrong? That's a big thing, too. I was like, I feel like these women look older because they're drinking every weekend, too. The older girls, like I said. So, and I looked at those women and I said, I don't want to be like them. They should be married with children by now, but they're sitting here teaching me how to be in a sorority. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. So, I love college because I want to be a traditionally based wife. And I don't want to be at colegio where like they just brainwash you to be like the little puppet. And to hurt yourself and ruin your body, ruin your attractiveness, you know, like drinking, eating too much. But mostly, honestly, the reason I left because I hated the drinking, I hated the hookup culture, and I wanted a traditionally based life. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to be a part of this hedonistic lifestyle, hedonistic circus for like 4 years. Like, what? Like, what? That's just so... I kept seeing, you know, basically I saw, like, I was like, all right, well, what does this even lead to? Like, if I do this, what does it lead to? And I kept seeing the women just looking gross and, like, they had been used by so many men and discarded of and still single, still desperate for a man. And it's like, you should be married by this age. You should be married. You shouldn't be begging for some dude to text you back. Because if you weren't here at college, you'd be, like, married. At least probably, hopefully, you know, traditionally you would. So I just couldn't help. I can't help but like traditional stuff better. But yeah, let me know your experience with college below. If you think I'm right that it's a demon fest, because it really is a demon fest. I really don't like it. Yeah. I think that making friends is like really, really fun, and like I made a lot of good friends. But since I left college, they actually all ended up like kind of like ditching me and like treating me like, I don't know, I don't want to like say that, but they kind of all ended up like leaving me in their dust, I guess. I think they were just kind of mad that I left college because we had become best friends, and I was like, sorry, I don't want to be here anymore. Because college sucks, and I just didn't want to be there like for another minute. And a lot of my friends I felt were just like, they weren't like really there for me. They just wanted, you know, company on the way to the bar. And they weren't bad people, but I don't know. Like I said, I didn't want to be there for 4 years. Like, it's a really ugly sight to see a girl who is like 22 in like a skank outfit. You know, like I would see that and I'd be like, so you're a senior in college, right? You're almost 23 years old. You're pretty old in my account. And I was, 19. I'm like, you're 23 years old and you're still dressing like you're a hooker. A literal, I never dressed like that crazy because I still have self-respect, But, and I was like, ugh, like, I don't want to be around these old expired hookers. I don't want to be around them. And the men who pay for them. Not really, but you know what I mean. So, yeah. And there's the fact that the men were just using a lot of girls at the same time. I was like, I can't be here anymore. It's just not for me, And I'm so happy God brought me home. God brought me home, got me out of there. I came home and I was with my boyfriend for like a couple months, like seven months after that. And that was really good. I loved him. But then, we ended. But I kind of like, that was kind of going to happen anyway. And I feel like a part of me came home to make sure that me and my boyfriend were meant to break up in a way. Like I want to be home. I want to be with him for a little bit, and then I think we're not gonna last because we'd been kind of. I don't know how to explain it, but we kind of had been just not. I don't know. Getting along isn't the word, but like kind of like that. And I did enjoy our time together here, so it's like I'm really grateful for that. our soft and pure and like sweet moments, because it wasn't something like loud and gross like college is loud and gross.